Morning, Seattle. Claire Pacnort here, coming at you from Kerry Park in Seattle, Washington. It's another beautiful morning, Seattle. I'm here with art reporter Darcy DeLorean, standing in as co-host for Tanya Be Good. Let's just say Tanya's preoccupied, but she'll be back real soon.
Morning, Seattle. Morning, Claire. It's another beautiful morning. Why am I holding this umbrella? It's not raining, but you never can tell with our Pacific Northwest weather.
Well, Darcy, rain or shine, we're glad to have you back in the city.
Thanks, Claire. It's great to be back in Seattle. Claire, hold this umbrella.
Oh, okay.
Now, we are in an asymmetrical format.
Oh.
The umbrella is balancing out your side with me next to you.
I love it. Amazing, Darcy.
What's happening on today's show?
Well, today we're here at Kerry Park, a scenic view of our fair city with the Space Needle in the background.
Yes, a very lovely view.
Speaking of the Space Needle, we recently celebrated the 21st Century World's Fair, and on our special Space Needle episode, I asked Tanya Be Good about a well-known male Seattleite who asked a certain female Seattleite out to their first date at the top of the Space Needle restaurant. Can you name the famous couple from 1963, Darcy?
Well, Claire, 1963, let's see. That would be Bruce Lee and Linda Emery.
Darcy, that's correct. How'd you know the answer?
Claire, I'm a historian, an art historian, and it's my job to know about history. Art history, and Bruce is an artist, a martial artist.
Very good, Darcy. I'm very impressed.
Thank you. I am impressive. Claire, did you know Bruce Lee directed, acted, wrote, produced, choreographed, and storyboarded Way of the Dragon?
Oh my, Darcy, aren't we a super fan?
Well, let's just say, if the fan was any bigger, it would blow me away.
Well, Darcy, we're about halfway through 2014. Are there any New Year's resolutions you haven't done yet?
Well, I'm currently working on one, and that's to visit the year 2114, to go 100 years into the future. That's the resolution I'm working on.
To go into the future? That's your New Year's resolution?
Yes.
To visit the future. It's an interesting resolution.
I can do it.
Well, now how would you do that? Can you walk to the future? Can you Uber share to the future? Can King County Metro take you there?
Actually, a 1994 white Saab 9000 Aero with a turbocharger and 5-speed transmission will get me there.
Wait. A Saab will take you there?
Yes. You see, Claire, the Saab has a time portal device. It comes with a Clarion AM/FM stereo radio with a cassette and 5-disc CD changer. Yes. Get it? Clarion?
Wait, a radio? A radio. You know, Darcy, ever since Washington State legalized cannabis, I feel like I need to keep a closer eye on you.
Claire, I'm very serious.
I'm sure you are, but let's just say I'll need to see it to believe it. Now, my New Year's resolution is to visit Puyallup.
Puyallup?
Yes, Puyallup.
Okay. Puyallup. There's a lot of car dealerships there?
Puyallup is a Salish native culture, meaning generous people. It's also the site of the annual Washington State Fair held every September. Now, another fact about the fair. During World War II, over 7,000 Japanese Americans were held temporarily at the fairgrounds. Now, this was an unforgivable, heinous act which should never have happened, and the American government did apologize and assured its citizens it will never happen again.
Yes, never again. Well, I think that's a great resolution, Claire, to visit Puyallup. Never forget.
Yes. Now let's talk about Kerry Park!
Yes.
Kerry Park is located at the south slope of Lower Queen Anne Hill. It was gifted to the city in 1927 by Mr. and Mrs. Albert Carey Sperry Sr. It's true! Another wonderful thing about the park is its fabulous views. Now from this point we can see downtown Seattle, Elliott Bay, West Seattle, Bainbridge Island, and Mount Rainier.
Yes. And, Claire, there is a sculpture located in the middle of the park. Come on, let's go!
Well, we'll conceal it. Darcy, well, she seems to have scampered off to the sculpture, Seattle, so there's a lot of negative space here.
This steel sculpture was created by artist Doris Totten Chase. It stands 4.6 meters high in the middle of the park. It was installed in 1971, and it was a gift from Kerry's 3 children. It's a very popular destination for wedding photographers and picture takers alike.
Oh, Darcy, you're back.
Yes, I'm back.
Well, 10 things I hate about you.
Claire, you have 10 things you hate about me?
Darcy,
how could you?
10 things I hate about you is...
Claire, you're gonna say the 10 things you hate about me on the air?
Darcy it's singular, like a title, a movie title. It's called 10 Things I Hate About You, and the opening sequence was filmed right here in Kerry Park. It was released in 1999.
Really?
Yes! Don't be silly. I don't have 10 things I hate about you.
That's good to know.
There's just this one thing that you do.
Claire!
Anyway, back to today's show. We've got our auto enthusiast, Marcia Minicooper, with us, here to talk about this year's top models. Maybe I'll have to talk with her about your Saab time traveler while I'm at it.
Claire, I'll show you next time.
Well, folks, we'll be right back with Marcia and making sure that we're checking in on your New Year's resolutions for the year. Making sure that you're making your time travel plans happen in your 1994 turbocharged white Saab 9000 Aero. Or visiting Puyallup.
We'll be right back, Seattle.